Hello. Yes. Hello, hello. Today is Saturday? Yeah, today's Saturday. And how is everybody doing? The transition. Yes, the transition. I'm still very happy with it. I kind of wish I had more opportunities to use it, but I don't change scenes that often with streams, so we actually end up not really seeing it used very much. But it's at the beginning and the end, so at least we have that. Just randomly put it in from time to time. Just randomly change scenes. But yes. So got back from the gym for the first time since the pandemic. Oh, I haven't been out to a public place like like gyms or whatever since, oh God, more than a year ago. Yeah. Um yes, congratulations. I'm getting my second shot on the 15th. So that's like a week from now. I'm still kind of apprehensive about it because my needle anxiety has not really gone away. You have the stream playing through speakers, so when it hit the screen hard. Yes, got the jalapeno donut. Yes, we did. And I feel like I am obligated to draw it during the 6 month stream. So I guess that will be part of that'll be part of Monday's stream. The 6 month stream will be on Monday. Hello, Raiders. Yes. Hello, how are you? Thank you for raiding. Yes. Hello. I just started today. I should probably move over to Clip Studio so that, we can actually get going with the program. Did I enjoy the jalapeno boba? I think you are brave, bold, and brash. Like that Squidward painting. Bold and brash. Cute transition. Yes, I'm very happy with the transition. Wanted to show the transition to the Raiders, it's true. I want to show the transition to everybody. Keep forgetting all the buns. Yeah, I'm gonna reset the bun stack for the 6 month stream because I think it would be fun to see how many buns we can stack during the 6 month stream. So that's your warning, I guess, that we're resetting the bun stack for the 6 month stream. Yes, hello. Because I think I want to see how many Euro buns we can stack during that stream. You're gonna alert because you've been sitting for 8 hours. That is a lot of hours. Yes. Have a good rest. It is a lot of buns. We have many buns on the screen right. It's gonna be like the first day everyone's spamming. That's okay. It's okay because the 6 month stream is supposed to be like, a celebration. And it's they're like decorations, we decorate as the party is going on. Make you forget how long it's been going. Oh yeah. Yeah. Time flies. So, today we're gonna be working on lining this sketch that Ugu did of herself in a maid outfit. Usually decorate as the party's going on, not before. Well, this is a special party. We're gonna decorate as the party is happening. It's a it's an unusual party, okay? So yeah, we're gonna work on this drawing of Ugu today. After I do the line art, then I'm gonna pass it to Kels and she's gonna color it. So we will try to do a good job with lining it. I think Ugu did a pretty clean sketch, honestly. So no, we have a good base to work with here. And yes, I was kind of uh late to start today because I was talking to my parents about some Mother's Day stuff for tomorrow, and like I felt kind of guilty because I last year I like prepared a whole bunch of stuff for my mom for Mother's Day. And this year I I was just like really overwhelmed with stuff like, work things and my own stresses and stuff. And then like as a result, I didn't really like I knew Mother's Day was coming, but I didn't really plan very much of anything for it. Like I ordered some like sushi and stuff for my mom, but like last year, I planned this whole thing where we went to like a garden and stuff, and I got her these like nice desserts and everything. And so, like, in comparison this year, I kind of didn't really come close to any of that. And I felt kind of like guilty about it. But at the same time, I really felt like mentally overwhelmed. And like, I couldn't really handle like planning all this stuff this year. And then earlier, my mom, she was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my friend tomorrow," because we were like, "Oh, if our kids don't plan anything for us, we'll just hang out." And it sounded so sad when she put it like that. It had like this undertone of like, oof. You completely forgot that Mother's Day is tomorrow, so you're just speed painting a garden. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just and it like these types of things weigh really heavily on me. Like I tend to feel very guilty about things like this. I think Mother's Day is like always on a Sunday. Don't quote me on that, but I seem to have this impression that it's like a Sunday thing. Yes, hello. So like I already planned to, make a card for her and everything. But like it just doesn't compare to the scale of what was last year, and I didn't really plan any like outing or anything this year, so I feel really guilty about that. And then came that whole thing where she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go be with my friend because we made these plans that if our kids don't do anything, we're just gonna hang out together." And then I was like, "Ugh." big oof moment, you know? And, every time I turn my mom down for things, or like when she asks me to do things with her, it's usually because, I'm busy, I got work and stuff, but then she always like complains that she's like, if you had a normal office job, then I would have like more access to you because you'd be free once you're off of work and stuff with like set hours. And she just kind of made me feel guilty about it. And then I was like, yeah, hello, Soneji. Like, I wasn't happy that she kind of did that, but at the same time, I do feel like, bad that I didn't plan more for it. So it's like, I'm not trying to paint her in a bad light or anything, just that, sometimes the way that she phrases things kind of a little hurtful. So yeah, it's like every time she does say something like that, I do bring it up that it's kind of hurtful, and then, we both feel bad about it. Actually, that happened not that long ago. But anyway, so I just then, like, I rushed off to ask her if she wanted to do like watercolor stuff tomorrow, because in the past I gave her a watercolor set because she said that she wanted one and she wanted me to teach her how to like use it and stuff. But like she has a very hard time like settling her mind down enough to like actually sit down and paint things. And she kind of is the sort of person who really wants like someone else to like give her instruction with stuff like that instead of like, just playing around with it herself. So I I like last minute came up with this idea that I was gonna like, you know, paint with her tomorrow and like help teach her whatever. Because like normally it's kind of hard for me to make time for stuff like that because like I said, I'm like really working a lot. So I might or might not do that with her tomorrow because, just then when I went to ask her, she's like, "Oh, well, I already made plans with my friends, so like, yeah, maybe won't have time to do watercolor tomorrow." Like, I don't blame her for that, obviously, because, she already made plans and I kind of came at her with like last minute proposition for stuff to do. But I still feel kind of bad about it overall this year. But whenever, like, it makes it really hard for me to feel like making plans and talking about it whenever I feel guilty about it. You shall send luck to my endeavors. Thank you. Yes, we kind of decided it doesn't have to be on Mother's Day. Like we might do it on Monday or Tuesday instead. It's just I feel like the gesture of doing stuff together, it still looks kind of like, like an afterthought or last minute and rushed, you know? And then I think what my dad did was planned a um he planned a like little sightseeing driving trip for her. Yes, hello. I think he was like explaining it just then, and they asked me if I want to go along with them on this like sightseeing driving trip. And it would basically be like 6 days, like on the 20th, starting on the 20th, and then, it's like a 6 day trip. Yeah, it's kind of a long driving trip, honestly. It's like driving like 5 hours over to the next state and basically just a bunch of like going visiting a lot of like national parks and hiking things, which is cool. I like I like stuff like forests and hiking and whatever, but um I'm kind of hesitant just because like, that's a 6 day trip is a very long trip for me to be away from from home for when like I have the online store and stuff, right? And so that's kind of a long time for me to be away from home, and I can't like fulfill store orders and stuff while that's going on. And typically in the past I was only like away from home for extended periods of time like that when I did like conventions. And it was like, obviously I could not keep fulfilling orders while I was at the convention. And then there might have been like one or two like trips that I took just for like fun during the year. So like I'm not sure if I am ready for that, I guess, to have to put the store and everything on pause for a 6 day trip of driving a lot. But I kind of feel like, maybe I should go just because I haven't really gotten to do that many things together with my mom recently. When I say recently, I mean like in the last few years, I guess, because I was pretty much almost always like working or traveling for work. So it's a new experience. It's always nice to do something refreshing and new. Yeah, like, um, I feel kind of torn about it because I am interested in going. I just feel kind of worried about like schedule wise and stuff, what it means for me, I guess. And because from a timeline perspective, I get my second shot for the vaccine on the 15th. And then let's say I'm probably gonna be, out of commission for a couple days. I'm gonna be generous and say it might be 3 days because I tend to react really poorly to vaccines in general. The last vaccine I got, like, it was the last vaccine I got, I was out for like good 5 or 6 days. Um, if I'm able to, then I should. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. This just got like, they just brought it up to me like 15 minutes before stream. So that's why I kind of was like, oh, I don't know, I have to think about it a bit. Um, which one am I doing? Like, which vaccine? I got the Pfizer vaccine. And it's just like, no, I already know that I tend to have my immune system tends to respond very violently to vaccines in general, I guess is how I would put it, dramatically. So, hello, people who've just wandered in. You heard the Pfizer vaccine's a little less rough on the side. Oh, really? And my partner got the Moderna one, so I hope they're gonna be okay. If you, if I think, like, okay, if you think you'll could be the big break I need. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was like, maybe this is the good opportunity to take some time off, you know? You also got the Moderna one. Yeah, I actually, when I got the first shot for the Pfizer one, I actually was like kind of exhausted for several hours after I got it. Like I felt like kind of slightly sick, like when you start to get kind of sick, that was like the feeling I had. You've been staring blankly at your painting for a few minutes. You just gotta wait for the inspiration to hit. I think I'll be sick for like a day or two. I'm like assuming I might get sick for like 3 days. I'm trying to like assume the worst case scenario and, account for it and stuff. Plus, it's a little bit mentally traumatizing to me because of needle anxiety. So I survived the first one, but it doesn't mean that the second one will go smoothly. Motivation, come back. Yes, you find your motivation. Let me know. I would like some motivation. Yeah, so I was speaking timelines. So assuming that I'm gonna be, no good for a few days. Is this Ugu? Yes, it is Ugu. It's her in a maid outfit. We're doing a Mofua collab where we draw ourselves in maid outfits because it's maid week. And then we pass it on to another member and then they, line it, pass to the next one, color. So I'm lining her sketch right now. But yeah, so if I'm out for like 3 days, okay, so that'll put me at May 18th. And then if we're on a trip from the 20th for 6 days, it ends up being a lot of days off in a very short period of time. And I don't know. I feel kind of like not sure I can catch up on all the work that I need to do within that, you know, I either have to prepare a lot beforehand or I have to catch up when I come back for all of the time off. And that kind of like the timing of it just kind of scares me a little, I guess. But at the same time, like as people said, it would be a really good like time off break, I guess. So I'm still torn on it. Just kind of thinking aloud about it right now cuz like I said, it just got pitched to me like, less than an hour ago. The parents are like, "Hey, you want to go on this like long road trip with us for 6 days?" And like uh another thing I'm not sure about is sorry, I was drinking my boba. Another thing I'm not sure about is like whether whether we will well, whether I want to be stuck in the car with them for that long because, you know, as much as I care about and love my parents, I also know that people being stuck in the car together for many hours, especially like family members, people can get a little grumpy. I know this from past experiences with road trips with them. And like, I do not look forward to having to mediate their arguments, which is something they already asked me to do. And it's like, I can't just tune them out because to them it is considered extremely disrespectful. So, I'm not sure it's like I just am hesitant to put myself in that position. Road tripping. Yeah. It's not the first road trip we've been on. And, I'm just saying, speaking from experience, speaking from experience, I see the potential for problems here. And the whole point of going on these trips is to de-stress, right? And so I just don't want it to become another source of stress. And I'm just saying, given my history and experience with them is somewhat likely that it might become a stress generator. Travel stuff with family is stress. Yeah. Uh, I don't think my brother is going though. He never wants to go on any trips because he's very like stay home, which I mean, relatable, but he's much less of a going out person than I am even. Imagine de-stressing on a road. I took I took a road trip with my partner once. We drove all the way to LA from Arizona, and we did not stress. We were perfectly fine the whole time. But I think that's because my partner and I are just kind of not the kind of people who would get grumpy in the car about stuff like that. Whatever I choose, the community will support my choice. Thank you. Yeah, it's a little bit nice to know that, you know, if I end up taking that time, then people are people will understand. Travel and stuff with. Yeah, I mean, so uh the fact that my brother is not going might actually make the stress thing a little better because he tends to be kind of very vocal about like, I don't want to be here. When are we there yet? And that kind of stuff tends to like annoy the heck out of my mom. You'll be off for the night. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming. How to save up for more earlobe unstacking so you're here. Yes, hello, Emric. Imagine de-stressing on a road trip with the family. Okay, yeah, that's true. I genuinely want to enjoy a trip with my parents. I do want to enjoy a trip with my parents. It's just there's there's some obstacles to making sure that it goes smoothly. So yeah, that might be a thing. And also I have to deal with the fact that since I will be away from work and stuff, that itself kind of gives me some anxiety. So I have to think about this. Like, is it going to stress me out more if I cannot work on my work and stuff? But at the same time, I feel like, since I didn't plan anything I didn't really, I did plan marginally. I planned a minimal amount. I was like, since I did not really plan very much for Mother's Day, maybe I should go on the trip to, spend time with her because she keeps talking about how I never spend time with her. And honestly, making time to go on stuff like that with my parents is actually really hard for me. So the gift of time is important, right? Line art looks great so far. Thank you. I think it's because Ugu has given me a very nice clean sketch. He's given me good base to work with. You do you. We will support your decision. Thank you. Because I still have to think a little bit about it, but I will let everybody know what is going on as soon as I figure it out. I guess it kind of might also depend on like how I feel after the vaccine hits me. If I do treat it as a 6-day break, don't worry about it. I'll try my best to not worry. Work is like it's like difficult for me because since I've been in like hardcore work mode for the last few months. It's more than a few months, it's been like several months. Like coming down from that mental state of being in hardcore work mode is kind of difficult. And it's like I spoke a little bit on it before, but it's like a gradual-ish process. And it's like it's just very hard for me to flip a switch going from like on to off. It's kind of like if you work out and they advise you to like build up to it slowly. You're not supposed to just do things suddenly, like super hard suddenly. And also you're supposed to cool down. You don't just stop right after doing a really hard workout and then just like sit down. You're supposed to like cool down afterwards. It's kind of like that. It's like how I kind of feel with like work. I can't just like hit the off button right after having been in hard work mode for months. Like I have to like, cool down gradually to it. So I'm kind of concerned that I might not be able to cool down enough to like not become very nervous about work during this trip. Because it's like at the same time I had to prepare things before I go, right? So it's like, which do I try to like ease down, prioritize that, or do I try to like get stuff done before I leave so that I don't freak out about it? You get me? It's difficult. Struggle. It's my brand. Struggling in some way, shape, or form. Juggle buns. Okay, long hair uku. Gonna grab something and eat. Okay. Hope your food is good. But yeah, it would probably be like the correct choice to go on the trip, I guess. It'd probably be the most like socially correct, I guess. The socially correct move to make. I might just, bring tons of art supplies with me. Maybe treat it like a little art retreat thing. Maybe I can do some like outdoor sketching and things. What's the word for that again? Oh, plein air. What people call it when you like bring your stuff and you paint outdoors like that. Yes. Hello, Anlio. Yes, Bob Ross. Yes, gonna be all Bob Ross up in here. I'll bring my watercolors and stuff. I don't use the same kind of paints as Bob Ross does, but I'll do my best to um channel his energy. Gotta reflect Bob Ross energy. There's so many buns. Yeah, we have a big collection now. Bring an afro too. A pink afro. Where would you even like Amazon? Maybe you can buy one on Amazon. Another one, yes. Okay, we'll stack another bun. Another bun up at the top here. There we go. It's getting reset on Monday. Yes, yeah, I forgot to mention we are resetting the buns on Monday for the 6 month stream because I want to see how many buns we can stack during the 6 month stream. So it might be wise to save your points for 6 month stacking. I feel like I might make her head a little larger. It's just a little. Do I want to undo? Do you want your refund or should I keep the bun until Monday? Hello. How's my day been? Um, it's not bad. I feel kind of I just went through a long story about how I feel bad I didn't prepare that much for Mother's Day, but other than that, it's been pretty okay. I got boba today. Yes, how are you? You were working at a spot helping people get prepped for Mother's Day. You ask your mom if she wants anything, she's like, it's planned. Like the Monstera. Oh, Monstera, yes. Oh, the Aero buns, yes. Mini Aero buns. I'm ready to dip my jalapeno in some boba. I don't have a jalapeno. I have the boba, but I don't have the jalapenos. No jalapeno dipping today. Oh, is this a flower she drew here? Cute. Like a little flower. Instead of a bow, we have a flower. Her collar. Monday? Okay, yes, refunded the points, but I'll keep the bun there just because. I'll keep the bun there. It's a freebie. Let me think about where we're going next. Maybe I'll start on the grills over here. The jalapeno donut, yes. Unfortunately, jalapeno donut made it. So we will be drawing the jalapeno donut during the 6-month stream. Yeah, I don't like how I lined this. Unfortunately. It is very unfortunately. It's tragic. The funding of the jalapeno donut is just tragic occurrence. Should never have happened. I should have made the point requirement higher, but it is what it is now. And I will fulfill my promises. Stretch, okay. Stretch, redeem. Yes, I should have had an option to show no support. Or show support for no jalapeno. Wouldn't have mattered if I made the points higher, you would have gotten help. But maybe I could have put it off. I could have stalled it. I could have delayed jalapeno donut from coming into existence. You feel we would have been outnumbered? Probably. There's a lot of crazy people here who think jalapeno donut is a good idea. Cannot delay the inevitable. You would have set the points to 1 million. Next time, when some questionable suggestion comes up, we will make the points much higher. Cursed item. It is very cursed. Blessed? Not even blessed. We are outnumbered. We are very outnumbered, but I will still keep fighting for the good cause. Hold strong. It's cursed. It's cursed. It's very cursed. Undoubtedly cursed. Given to the system. No. No. Absolutely not. I will not give in to the cursed system. If you win marbles, can you reset the counter? You mean the counter for the jalapeno? Yeah, redemption. Okay, yeah. 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 Yeah, redeem. Clickbait is trying to save me from jalapeno hell. He is on the side of good things. Note how good things does not include the hell. I don't think you can even like I don't think it lets you return points for a community goal like that, but I haven't checked. The democracy. The power of the marbles winner is very strong though. Viva la hell. Clickbait won before, he'll do it again. He did win before. He was the marbles champion last time. Unexpectedly pulled ahead of the crowd. He had the strongest marble. It was his hat. He was number one. He was number one. It was a good SpongeBob episode. If clickbait wins again, you'll post yourself eating a donut with a jalapeno on it. Oh god, on Discord. It sounds horrible. Why would you do that to yourself? See, I'm working on the new skin line of Ugu Maid. Yes. Mofua Cafe Maid Edition. Maid skins. Exclusive limited time skin line. Very similar to her ultimate skin for League from Arctic Front. Yes. They're closely related. But this one is This one's not quite as premium as her ultimate skin. Garlic Gartic. No, not garlic. Gartic. Gartic phone. You liked plain old-fashioned donuts. I like mochi donuts. You're a fan of maple bacon donuts. There's a place here that does maple bacon donuts, and they've been doing them for a very long time. The dark donut? Is it Blue Star Donuts? We do have Blue Star Donuts here, but I was talking about Voodoo Donuts. Although I do like Blue Star Donuts. I feel like Voodoo Donuts is more just like novelty, but the actual quality of the donut is kind of just eh. I think Blue Star Donuts are actually like, a little bit better made. You wanna find some, but it's like midnight, nothing's open. The struggle. Can't do donuts with toppings. Even glazed donuts get troublesome. I think my problem with donuts is that a lot of them, I tend to find them just like way too sweet. And I get like, oops, I get like sick of them halfway through. Donut holes, but donut holes are also very sweet. Although, the Asian donuts tend to be like less sweet, which makes them easier to eat for me. Like when I was in Japan, I had some cute donuts that I got at a mall, and they were much less sweet, so I was actually able to eat the whole thing. Mr. Donut. It was not Mr. Donut. It was like some small shop inside of a mall. There's a bunch of like small specialty dessert shops and stuff in Tokyo. Mr. Donut. I like Mr. Donut though, yes. Yeah, most of the donuts that I had in like Taiwan and stuff are a lot easier for me to eat because they're not so sweet. Like the donuts in America are so sugary. And I like sweet things, but like, there's like a limit where things just get way too sugary. Yeah, I had these really cute donuts from Japan. Actually, maybe I can find a picture. Let me search my phone real quick. I also had really good taiyaki in Japan on the street. Man, I took so many pictures at this cat cafe I went to. I'm gonna send it to my Discord. The cute donut that I got. Oh, stack a bun. Okay, we'll stack one more bun. How do I feel about cinnamon rolls? I think cinnamon rolls can be a little bit too sweet for me sometimes. And it depends. I can eat like half of the cinnamon roll. Cat cafes are the best. Yes, I only got to go to one when I was there because there was like an outbreak of some sort of disease among a bunch of the cats, and so a bunch of the cat cafes closed down temporarily so that, they could protect their cats from getting sick. And yeah, so there was only like one of them open in the area that I could go to. Yes, I sent a picture of the donut to my Discord server. So if you guys are there, you can look at it. Would I approve of the donut you sent in Hungry Fish? It looks really okay. Actually, I like salty and sweet things, so I guess I could do it. I like sweet and savory food combined. Sweet and spicy. It depends. It depends. Like I like Thai food a lot because there's a lot of like sweet and savory and sour and spicy things going on. You like sweet chili sauce. Like I like the Thai sweet chilies. Thai sweet chili sauce. Oh, I'm not sure how I want this arm for the proportions are kind of different, like how I would draw. So I'm little stuck. Pad Thai is something you haven't had in a while. Control S. Okay, yes, good. Good call. I like Pad See Ew better than Pad Thai though. Vanilla ginger tea with almond milk. I'm not a huge fan of ginger in tea because I'm not super into that kind of spicy. Heart-shaped boob window. She did a much more like cutesy design that actually matches like her bear theme. I didn't put any rabbit themed parts in my maid outfit. I'm kind of regretting that a little. Kind of wish I went with thematic. Boing boing. Okay, boing boing. Boing boing. Ears. Is Ugu a JoJo protagonist? I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Why don't you ask her? Is she a JoJo protagonist? Let me screenshot that and I'll send it to her. I'll send it to her. I think Sade could be a JoJo protagonist. I could see it. She's powerful. Every time you catch one of these streams, you feel like drinking a nice hot chocolate. Yeah, go for it. Drink the hot chocolate of your dreams. It's because the heart-shaped open chest is found on two JoJo protagonists. Oh, really? I had no idea because I haven't read or watched JoJo actually. But I guess Ugu is a JoJo protagonist now because she has the heart-shaped chest window going on. Slim Jim Shade. I've never played Dark Souls before, but I was told that you can like get your skin back, I guess. So you don't have to be like Slim Jim walking around. But it's like very easy to lose it again, apparently. So you wish you could drink a nice hot coffee. Coffee at this hour? Sounds like the words of a mad lad. You want some Dutch Bros right now? Hot chocolate and coffee talk. Everyone, when I was in high school, everyone in my high school was like obsessed with Dutch Brothers. Coffee and an old-fashioned donut sounds good. Okay, we gotta make sure we capture Ugu's heart-shaped chest window in all of its glory as she intended. But I haven't drawn like proportions like these in a very long time. Juggling. When the stream is over, you're getting some food. Yes. Don't forget to eat. I wonder if it's possible to cover the whole stream with buns. Oh, we'll see. We will see. I think preferably there would be enough visible left that, people can still see what's going on though. Usually get a Dutch frost. You know, the only like coffee I ever really have had like a craving for is in Canada, there's this coffee chain called Tim Hortons, and I really like their ice cap. The Tim Hortons ice cap is the experience to have. They have donuts there too, actually, now that I think about it. We'll go get some water too. Yes, water important. Hydration, the water. Have I tried Colombian coffee? Maybe not. Can't remember super well. I don't drink coffee that often, actually. I like the smell of coffee more than I like the taste of coffee. Like, I don't dislike coffee, actually. I like it in desserts and stuff a lot. And I like coffee flavored things. But, um, I don't mind coffee really, but it's like not my favorite. And I definitely like the scent of it more than I like the taste. Coffee smell is great. When I was a young child, my mom took me to the grocery store. We'd walk by the coffee aisle and I'd be like, Mom, it smells good. I always used to be like, how come this aisle smells so good? What is that scent? And she was like, you'll understand when you're older. Because, she didn't want to give coffee to like a 5-year-old. If your kitchen doesn't smell like coffee in the morning, you don't want it. I'm getting really confused about the lines here with her body. I'm like not sure what these lines are for, but I'm gonna put them in anyway. Not sure what they are in the sketch, but I guess it will become Kels's problem to figure it out. Big sorry, Kels. Passing my problems on to you. You're gonna need a coffee maker for when you start law school. Oh no. Rip future, Kels. Yes. I'm so sorry, Kels. Just passing my problems on to you. Stress eating got you through college. Man, I'm like the kind of person who loses the desire to eat when I'm stressed. So I tend to like lose weight when I'm stressed out. It's actually kind of frustrating because whenever whenever like it comes up to people, they're just like, "Oh my God, you need to eat." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I know, but It's it's like, it's not that simple. Of course I know I need to eat, but it's like the desire to eat just leaves me. It's like nothing feels like, when I'm stressed out, I feel like eating, like physically, it feels hard. And then, people tend to be like, oh my God, you're so lucky. And I'm like, no, it's not lucky. It sucks. When you get tired, you lose your appetite. Yeah, it's like the desire to eat just leaves. I was being stressed lucky. Exactly. It's like, when I don't feel like eating from stress, it also means I have like no energy. Thank you for subscribing. Paying attention ish again. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, some people are like, "Oh my God, you're so lucky you lose weight when you're stressed instead of gaining weight." And I'm like, I don't see what's so lucky about that. It's still like not good, you know? It's like, not eating means no energy. No energy means all sorts of bad things. When you're stressed, you do the I don't eat thing. Yeah, it's very frustrating. No brain fuel. Yeah, people's brains use up a lot of calories. And, when I'm stressed and if I don't eat, then I kind of get that like brain fog, where everything feels like it processes slowly and you can't remember things very well. Not fun. Very not good. Stress is never quite good. That's kind of like, it's kind of frustrating when if I bring up the topic of like not eating when stressed and people are just like, "Oh my God, it's not really a problem," or "You're so lucky," or "I wish I had that problem." Haha. And it's like, "Yeah, no, you don't. I don't think you do." It is not the cute problem that you think it is. You literally just don't get hungry and then get super tired. Yeah, that's me. Or sometimes I can feel hungry, but then I will like look at things and be like, I don't feel like eating though, even though I feel hungry. Like I can feel hungry and have zero energy and still look at something and be like, I don't feel like eating. It's a problem. Yes, hello. Those who wish they had a certain problem don't really understand the problem. True. When people are like, "Oh, I wish I had that problem," it just kind of feels like, they lack empathy. Your cat wanted to come watch the stream. Yes, hello, cat. This is I like cat. I'd like a cat in the future. What's the most amount of time I've spent doing art? As in like, what's the longest amount of time I've spent on a single piece? Is that what you're asking? Um, I have to think about that. Uh, maybe the longest I've ever spent on a piece might have been like, I don't know, 25 to 30 hours. I kind of stopped keeping track at a certain point. I'm not very good at logging how many hours a piece takes me, honestly. The longest you've seen was 7 to 9 hours. I think the longest I've spent on a single piece to date was on that Ganyu piece. I'll pull it up so you can see. And I think I spent a lot of time on it, partly because I was just experimenting a lot also. Yeah, I think this is the piece I've spent the longest amount of time on to date. And it's just, I think it's because, I kept experimenting a lot and there's a lot of details in her clothes, and then also there's just a lot of details I added in. Oops, I wasn't ready to that yet. We're going back to Ugu. I think to date that's the longest I've spent. Remind you when Ugu responds to me about the thing you tag. Let me look at. Yeah, she hasn't responded yet. Um, I think she's busy. I have a friend that I think on average she spends like 60 to 80 hours on a piece, but her art is very, very detailed and rendered and stuff. I start running out of mental steam after a certain point. I'm kind of surprised I even lasted, you know, 30 hours or whatever with that one I just showed you guys. I think Ulu is knocked out from her 24-hour stream. Oh yeah, forgot. She'd be super tired after that, of course. I didn't get to drop in and see. I'm so sad. I always feel bad when I miss the other Mofua Cafe members, important big event streams. Kind of hard for me to keep up with everyone though. Your ADHD brain just die at that point. Like I I think I just get mentally tired after working on a certain thing for too long. I'm not a perfectionist, so I'm not driven by this feeling of oh, it's gotta be perfect. Not me. She did reveal her summer outfit. Yes, she showed us her summer outfit actually a little while, like 2 weeks ago, I think. She showed the Mofua Cafe members her summer outfit first. And it looked so cute. Actually, thank you for gifting subs, Ghost Cruiser. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you. Yeah, she showed us like a few weeks ago. I think she actually showed us the first draft for it like months ago when she was still working out the design. She has a watermelon color scheme. Yeah, I really like her watermelon color scheme. And then after I saw her final one, it's kind of what partially inspired me to want to do a summer outfit design also. So yes, but I don't know if I will actually like make the summer outfit into a like fully rigged model alternate thing, you know? You can only watch weekend streams. Time zones are a thing. Yeah, time zones. It's like so hard for me to pick times to stream at because, obviously I want to accommodate as many people as possible, but also I have to pick things that are, realistic for my own schedule, what I can do. And then I always feel kind of bad that there are some people getting left out no matter what. Time zones keeping people. Yeah. No matter what times I pick, there will always be people that have to watch VODs instead of lives. I know, I feel so bad about that. But it's actually it feels very flattering to me that people still even want to watch VODs because there's like, there's so many streamers they could be watching. And if they choose to watch mine, then it's like, oh, that's very flattering. Or in the middle. Yes. Actually, it was my friend who did the sketch for it and everything. So it's her design. She designed the outfit, and I'm just, doing this collaboration artwork piece with her. I try to watch as much of Mofo. It's a lot, honestly. I feel like it's very, very flattering that people try to keep up with all of us, even though we don't have like a ton of members, but everyone is like fairly active. So it's like kind of surprising. It's hard. Yeah, I see clickbait in the other Mofua member streams like all the time. And I'm like, whoa, how do you have time for all this? You're an enigma. You are an enigma. Yeah, whenever I see like everybody hanging out in all the other Mofua members streams, I'm like, bro, even I don't have time to keep up with everybody. How do you do it? Of course, I don't. I don't know. I feel like I know some streamers who are like super active in keeping up with like a bunch of other streamers, and I'm like, I don't understand how you guys have the time and energy. Very impressed. I try to pay attention to the ones that are live when you're able to watch. You lurk a lot though, especially when like Ugu Sade. Yeah. I try to like, whenever I raid, I try to like hang around for a little while if I can. The fact of the matter though is also just that I think I mentioned this before, but I find voices very mentally exhausting for me to listen to for long periods of time. And like especially lots of voices and a lot of vocal energy tends to like really overwhelm me. So I have a difficult time sticking around in streams for a long time. With your laptop internet, you can only have two tabs for Twitch. You don't really have the time, you just like hanging out. Hanging out is great too though. Hanging out just for fun. Yes, if you're tired, then you should go to bed. Okay, let me like get rid of the skip a second. Okay, this looks reasonable. I'll put in some black colors for cows. Sometimes if you're lurking, you have to turn streams way down. Yeah, like even if I can't handle being in like big group calls with a lot of people talking for a long time. It just like it really stresses me out. I actually had to I was trying to play some games with some friends the other day and I was like dissociating because everybody was talking at the same time and I was like I can't handle this. You've fallen asleep with leaving your computer on stream so many times. It's like kind of hard for me to fall asleep when videos are playing, or I guess on my phone. I fall asleep during like watching YouTube videos. I don't fall asleep, but I feel sleepy. Like when I'm trying to watch informational videos on things, puts me to sleep. It makes me so sleepy. Like when I was watching video lectures and stuff when I was in school, like recorded video lectures, I would just get so sleepy. Have to rewatch it like 3 times. Let's see. Am I coloring too? No, I'm not coloring. I'm just putting this base like masking layer just to make it a little easier for cows. And also like when I put this masking layer, it kind of helps me see things better about my line art, like the negative space usage and things. You have a degree of always need to have background noise, but it can also get super distracting. Yeah, yeah, I get that feeling. Oh, stack an Earlobun. Okay, we'll stack another Earlobun. Oops. There we go. So many. You were up until 2 a.m. watching Resident Evil with Sade. Oh my god, Sade. How long does Sade normally stream? She always seems to go for so long. And she has so much patience. Took a drink of my boba. You used to be able to stay up reading books, but not as well anymore. If I start reading something, I kind of tend to stay awake. I think the stream was like 13 hours. Oh my god. Yeah, Sade is always like streaming for so long. I'm like, how? Just how do you have that amount of energy? You're on vacation at your parents' home for 2 weeks and you've been working at another job the last 4. When does the work ever stop? Okay, we're done lining Uku, which means I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna pass it off to Kels. Even though you're on vacation, gotta make monies. Control save, yes, control save. Uku is cute. I really like her design that she chose for it, that she sketched. It seems to, it really matches like her character and everything. Okay, let me send this off to Kels. Kels just posted her sketch in our group chat. I don't know if she wants me to show it yet though, so I won't show it, but it's really cute. It's super cute. You guys will have to wait to see Kels's, I think, but it's very cute. Be excited for it. Did I see the new summer outfit? Yes. If you're talking about Ugu's, I did. Showed it to us quite a while before she revealed it. And cute. I'm really excited about it. I want to do a matching summer outfit with her. I want to be matchy with her. So we were talking about it a little while ago, but I think they might have missed that part of the conversation. So watermelon bear. Okay, let me send this to Kels. Where'd the file go? Hmm. Uku revealed. Yes, Uku revealed it on stream. She did. I'm sorry, I was talking to Kels real quick. I looked away from chat for a second. Don't know if she posted it on socials. I don't know if she posted it on her socials either. Oops, I never tweeted my going live. I was supposed to tweet my going live link, but I forgot to. Oops. I even like wrote the tweet and everything, and I just never sent it. Bunga moment. Yes, you can link the tweet about Ugu's outfit if you. Okay, yes. Oh yeah, this is the art that she drew of herself for. But I think the outfit that she's getting for her model is actually it's got like more parts to it. Like I think she has a cute like zip hoodie thing. Hydrate. Okay, hydration. Oh no, you didn't make a mistake, don't worry. I don't I think you would have to look through her VOD in order to get the image of the design, like the actual model. So yeah. Now that we finished the line art for Uku, I was thinking with this extra time we can do one more alternate outfit design for myself. Oh, thank you for subscribing again, Persona. Yes, so outfit planning. So for those of you that did not know, um, I kind of sketched out three potential new alternate outfits. And on Monday during the 6 month stream, I'm gonna let the viewers vote on which new outfit for me to work on, like for my model, as an alternate to my base one. You can see I did a swimsuit design because I was inspired by Ugu's. But Kels thought it would be cute if I did like a fourth one with like a sundress. So I think maybe we can work on the sundress one. But yeah, if you guys show up to the Monday stream in a couple of days, you'll be able to vote on which outfit you think we should do for my next alternate outfit. Sundress. Shout out to Monday stream. I just keep advertising the Monday stream at every opportunity. So I was thinking we can draw the um can draw the sundress outfit today with our extra leftover time, and then people can possibly vote for it as an option on Monday as well. Kels was like really adamant on this sundress idea. She really wanted to see it. So let's go over here. I think first I'm gonna start erasing some of these lines. It'd be super cute, I hope. Okay, so I have to decide on probably have straps. No straps. Is there something special on Monday? Is it my birthday? No, it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. That's let's do maybe we'll do a straight cut neckline. My god, it's not my birthday, you guys. You like the one with the big bow? Uh yes, that's probably the first one. I like all of them, by the way. So I think no matter what gets chosen, I'll be happy to work on it. Personally, I like all of them. What are those tights on the first one? So I was thinking like it's kind of like they could be, like dark or another color. I don't know yet. And they could be like flowers, like sakura petals. Yeah, I was thinking it could be like, flower petals scattering. Maybe a lighter color, but yeah, you get the idea. Like flower petals scattering. Maybe a big bow for the sundress on either or out. I think I want to get the shape of the sundress first. It'll be hard to choose between these. Yeah, I'm having a hard time choosing myself, which is why I'm making it a community vote thing. Why I'm making it a community vote? Because I can't decide myself. Democracy. You like the arrow bun design on the third one? Oh yeah, the bunny on the swimsuit. I knew I had to incorporate some like bunny elements somewhere. So far, a lot of people seem to like the third one and the second one the most. We'll see. I'm really interested to see like what people vote for on Monday. You like the Japanese style, the first one. Yeah, like I said, I like all of those. It's too hard for me to pick. I think the first one would probably be the most impressive looking. It would also probably be the most work, honestly, but I can make some sacrifices. It's good night, turtle. Yeah, honestly, the first one would probably be the most work because it has the most moving parts. But we'll see. The third one would be the easiest, probably. Well, I would have to like redo my hair rig because it would be a ponytail in the back. Uh, Thank you for gifting 5 more subs, Ghost Cruiser. You pick 3. Well, we will be able to decide in like slow detail on Monday. Like I Yes, so we will be able to decide in detail on day. And I'm adding one more option here in the form of this sundress that Kels really wants. So many choices. What time is the Monday stream? It'll be 8 p.m. PST. It'll start at 8 p.m. PST. I don't know when it's gonna end yet. On Monday before the stream, you might go to friend's karaoke pajama party, but your singing is so bad. No, it doesn't matter as long as you have fun. As long as you have fun, everything's good. Makes you nervous. I understand, but I mean, if your friends are like, good friends, then everything should be fine because they'll recognize that you are just there to, have fun with them. The point of parties is for fun, after all. Getting sleepy, so if you disappear, it's okay. I assume that, it's late. People might just drift off. So I think it'd be cute if the sundress has like a lot of, ruffled layers. Sounds like there'll be a good mix of guys and girls, so you don't want to embarrass yourself. Oh, I see. I think it's far more admirable looking when someone just, has the confidence to go up and sing for fun. I think that kind of energy, even if the person is not like good at singing, it just that kind of confidence looks attractive on a person, right? So, Sundress is gonna be a strong contender. I mean, I have to like put effort into it. I can't just make it like a red herring. Sundress strong. You guys can thank Kels for this idea. He was the one who insisted that I have a sundress option. Only we could have all of them, yeah. If I had like the energy and the time for all of them, I would love to do all of them. I should probably do some sandal. And put flowers on the sandals, that'd be cute. Animal Crossing music makes you wanna hop on animal. Yes. Too much work for one person. It is. And there's another model I'm working on right now too. The male model that I posted a sketch of in my Discord before. Still working on. So that likes the Animal Crossing music. Good. Everyone likes the Animal Crossing music. How many VTubers am I, Mama? Okay. We count. There's let me count. There's me, and there's Reichi, and there's Mara. But Mara is still being rigged right now. She's the witch VTuber I was drawing before. And then there's another girl named Star. I finished her model and everything and rigged her, but she's not streaming yet. I think some stuff came up. She hasn't started streaming. And then so including myself, 4 so far. And then the male model will make 5. Are they all gonna wish me happy Mother's Day? I don't know. I completely didn't even think about that. Didn't even occur to me. Doesn't mean I have to get myself a Mother's Day gift. Ah, maybe. Maybe I will use it as an excuse to buy myself something. I hope I enjoy Mother's Day because I'm a VTuber mom. Thank you. Oops, I accidentally clicked over. Excuse to get ice cream. Yes, maybe I'll get salt and straw ice cream. Maybe we should have some like hair clips. And then I mean I put a flower in my hair for like a bunch of the other ones, but I feel like flower in the hair would be really and like bracelet. A flower charm bracelet. I've been craving ice cream so bad. I could do a hat, but I feel like it'd be really hard to do a hat with my ears. Hmm. What other kind of so we could do a flower in the hair or we could do hat. But I'd kind of rather not do the hat because I feel like logistically it'd be difficult. Like for rigging. I could do ear holes, but I feel like rigging a hat in general will be difficult. Does that make sense? Maybe we just do flower after all. I could put more flowers in my hair. I want some Tillamook. Tillamook is good. Could just make it so I have more flowers in my. Have I thought about doing or getting a 3D model at some point? So when I first was thinking about VTubing, before I did my model and everything, I thought about doing a 3D model at first, actually. But then right around that time, Live 2D kind of exploded in popularity. So then I decided to go with a 2D model. But I almost decided to do 3D. But currently I probably wouldn't do a 3D model, but in the future, maybe if I have the extra like resources, I might do a 3D model, but it definitely wouldn't be like my main thing. I think I can retain a lot of things like my art style better with 2D instead of 3D. So in a way, there's like more freedom with it, which sounds kind of funny because, people always think 3D would have more freedom. Aesthetically, I kind of like 2D better than 3D though. 3D can be real hit or miss for V. Yeah. And I think the kind of content I do isn't necessarily like the kind that would benefit from a 3D model that much. So I kind of just left it. The only thing you like about 3D over 2D is hand track. Like, if I did more, like DDR streams or, the kind of like stuff where I might show more of my full body, then I could see more use for a 3D model. But since I don't currently really do that very much, like kind of content where I need a 3D model, then it's just kind of not a priority for me, I guess. French vanilla. I like French vanilla. When you were 18. Okay. Some people move their hands a lot when talking and tracking. That can help carry their personality. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being a thing. Gotta number them clearly so that will know what they're looking for. Got sundress, swimsuit, techwear, and this. The Japanese inspired. My favorite ice cream flavor is either mocha or vanilla. Really hard for me to pick favorite flavors. It kind of depends on the place. Actually, one of my favorite flavors that I've ever had was like a salted honey. It's like a sweet and salty, like honey ice cream that I had in Arizona. It was really, really good. I like it a lot. But I only get to have it when I go to Arizona, so it kind of sucks. Chocolate chip cookie dough always be your favorite. Salted caramel. I like salted caramel when it's when the caramel has like, enough depth to it, because sometimes the caramel's just too sweet. I like it when the caramel's like kind of more salty and stronger, more burnt flavor instead of just being like sugary only. Cookies and cream is good. You can't go bad with cookies and cream. You can't go wrong with it. That's what I meant to say. Oh boy. I should save before I lose my progress on this. Salted cookie dough. Oh yeah, so I don't know. Did I show you guys last time the male model that I was working on? You probably already saw it. But this is him. I think I already showed him last time, but so I am working. I only solidified his design like days ago. He's a bird. He's a crow. He's gonna have this little crow buddy on his shoulder who's gonna squawk and open his beak. The design changed a lot. Like this one on the left, this was what the design was originally, and then the right is what it became. It changed so much. But I'm a lot happier with the design now after it's changed. Is it gonna talk like Demon Slayer? I actually didn't watch Demon Slayer, so I don't know. But I want the bird to have its own like uh movement parameters and stuff, and it'll open its beak periodically. I haven't decided how I'm gonna set it up with the rigging yet, but I'm gonna. Yeah, it's a lot more complex now, but I really struggled with that design. It's super obvious to me that I'm a lot more comfortable with drawing girls. Strawberry ice cream. Strawberry ice cream's good. Okay, and then let me. Then one other, because although I kind of finished my itinerary for what I planned to do today, I will show you guys another thing I was working on that will probably continue in future streams. Just gotta draw androgynous guys. I suppose that would be like the intermediary. When I mentioned this before, you were expecting Tokoyami from Boku no Hero Academia. I do like Tokoyami though. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I do like Tokoyami, but he's more the one I'm working on is more human. Yeah, so this is remember a while ago I was working on this Chobits fan art that I kind of started and then I scrapped it, sort of. The sketch was like this was the sketch that I was working on. And I kind of scrapped it and I came back to this composition because I think this one's more what I wanted to do after all. So yeah, this is probably the next big piece I'm gonna try to work on and stream after Monday. I think this will be the next big piece we work on. It might be as complicated as the Ganyu piece that I did before, which means I'm probably gonna spend a lot of hours on it. I'm pretty excited about this one because I like the composition and I want the chance to play with the lighting and colors. But I think this is like a super rough underpainting I did, and I'm gonna have to like change a lot because I kind of roughly placed everything, and I think I need to make some like pretty serious posing and anatomy changes to fix it. And it's gonna be like the process will be different because usually I would like, a sketch and then line art, but with this one I'm gonna start with an underpainting and then probably do a lot of it on one layer. I like the Miku I did before. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm gonna approach it because it has a lot of like complicated flowing parts with the hair and stuff. So that kind of thing is easier for me to paint when I don't do a like sketch line art sort of face thing. Very ambitious project I have for this one. You like the post, thank you. I actually something wasn't sitting right with me about it, so I went and I made a 3D pose model because Clip Studio has these you can like pose 3D models and move them around and stuff, change proportions and all that stuff. So I tried to recreate the pose with a 3D model because I was like, something doesn't feel right here. And I was right. So I brought this pose model into here so that I can use it as a reference because like you can see the arm shouldn't really be here actually. It's not very natural. And the leg doesn't shouldn't be over here. Should be more like out here rather than over. It even gives a shadow effect. Yeah, I can show you how it looks in. I'll get rid of those for a second. You can drag a 3D model in and you can like, adjust the field of view and rotate it around and stuff and move the limbs. But actually moving it around to the pose you want is kind of tricky because as you can see, the arm just went whoosh way behind here. And there's all these different like rotation parameters and axes and things. But yeah, in the end, like posing the model how you want is actually kind of difficult. That pose is perfect. I don't know. So yeah, following the guide, I kind think I have some pretty serious adjustments to make. after. I hate that about 3D models. Yeah, the 3D models are actually very difficult to pose. They tend to bend in wonky directions and stuff. Sometimes people are like, "Oh, 3D models are cheating." But in reality, 3D models are kind of difficult to use. You've been trying to figure out what animal Sade is? I don't know if Sade actually ever came up with an animal for herself. Elsie and I are bunnies, Ulu's a bear, Lisa's a fox. Isn't Sade Sadebot? That little fuzzy gremlin thingy that she's got? Isn't Sade just a gremlin? They were thinking a bat because of the pointy ears. They didn't want to ask. I don't think she'll be offended if you ask, but I don't think she actually has an animal themed for her like how the rest of us do. I think she's just Sade. She's just Sadebot Gremlin. Sade Goblin. Sade is Sade. Sade is just Sade, I think. I don't think she has an animal tied to her like the rest of us. Okay, I'm like adjusting the pose a little. And then and I think we'll probably just I think we'll probably end here for today because I have to get some stuff ready for tomorrow and feel kind of a little tired lately. So, yes, sorry, it is a slightly shorter-ish stream today. It was still a good one. And, it was a nice chill time. And I want to make sure I have enough energy for Monday. And wait for Monday, yes, Monday hype. Good night, everybody. It was a much more chill stream day. Okay. Speaking of Sage, should we go raid Sage? Yes, I'll be on Discord, and I hope I see you guys on Monday, and it'll be fun time. And I'll let you guys know about if I decide to take that trip with my parents, because then I'll have to be gone for a number of days. And there's a new raid command now. Yes, that's the new raid command. There's also a version of the raid command for if you don't have a sub, then here's the version of the raid without an emote. Yes, let's go raid Sade now. I'll see you guys Monday. Good night.